Hey traders, Nick Shaheen here, recapping the day, actually recapping the week as well, ending 1-9. The week ended on a somber note, given the events in France. Some innocent lives were lost. And so I feel compelled that any profits I made today, I should give back a little bit, so to get a little mojo and give back into the community somehow, directly or indirectly. I haven't figured out how. Anyway, the scoreboard today, negative minus almost 1% on the Dow, minus 0.85% on the SPX, thereabouts, minus 0.65% on the NDX, and RUT, just like the SPX, down minus 0.85. However, the things are not that bad. I mean, yesterday we had almost up 2% day. So violent moves this week. The VIX is up 4% today, and uh, today, the most important part when you have big moves is to identify the reasons. So job number one is we had big moves. I need to know why. The move yesterday was most impressive, so I'm going to identify why. That was Thursday. And the reason started with on Wednesday night when Evans came out and Fed Evans, Chicago Fed, and he used some pretty bullish terminology to incite 14-point run, immediate run up in the S&P futures and the minis, and that started the ball. And then the next morning we had ECB talk with Draghi talking up, the possibilities of I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Then added 5, 6, 7, 8 points, and then when we opened, we just ran. And then short covering rally, buying begets buying in order to get out of some short positions that nobody expected these comments back to back. It's kind of like a perfect storm. And then we had some bond selling, some rates recovering, and yen selling. So it was a perfect storm for the bulls. Today is almost the opposite picture. Terror event, which is started the ball down. At least what it did, it muted the enthusiasm. So there were less buyers. So natural advantage was given to the sellers, so we kind of trickled down. We didn't collapse. We slid down at the open, then we settled. But however, we settled at 2050, almost 2045 SPX, which was the high open interest. So I expected this level from Monday before the open. So the levels from Monday held exactly as we forecasted them, based on the open interest. So now what? Coming next week. Next week, we're going to start to Josh for positioning into the Draghi event. Markets may or may not be expecting something from Draghi. Everybody says they're expecting it, but I think this week we started to price it out at one point, and then yesterday we kind of Thursday run up, we kind of erased that price out. So I'm not really sure what the market wants to see and how much kudos they have into it. So I will wait and see how they're going to start to maneuver it. So what do we do? How do we trade that? I will start trading longer dated trades via the options market. So I will do credit put spreads and out in time and far away from current prices, so I build myself some buffer between current price and short legs. This will give me some peace of mind and not to have to worry about what Draghi is going to say and how I'm going to run for the fences. So you can try to play the weekly, or you can step back and play it a little bit safer. That's what I'm going to choose to do. This week was pretty fruitful. We guessed it right. Iron condors worked if you had the good levels on there. All by themselves, credit put spreads worked. Those are bullish. You can choose some names. I recommended a few names and they were all positive. We jumped on Apple, we jumped on Baba. And Twitter as well. So maybe I want to redo those plays if I've gotten out and booked some profits. I'm not sure. If markets hold up, these names should do well. A couple of names are of interest. Priceline, I'm starting to sniff around to see what's going on. It's down almost 3% today. When it gets to a level that's viable, I'll jump all over it. Not yet, though. I need some confirmation. This is a fast runner. Going forward, one rule rules above all else. Stay out of trouble. There is no need to jump into anything where I don't have visibility to levels. Give me a good range. Give me no events, like no earnings. I don't take full positions into earnings. The best play on earnings is right after the earnings announced. Nick Shaheen signing out.